Yep. Welcome, race fans. Tonight, SRA MS Awareness is back in full form here at Martinsville tonight for 200 grueling, tough laps, and they're gonna put on a good show here for you all. We're back here, thanks to Michael D'Amico and All Pro Racing Network helping out tonight. We appreciate that very much. Been having some internet problems, so hopefully we'll get that rectified here Wednesday when they come out to look at it. But thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it very much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video. And if it's your first time here, please do subscribe. We always like to have our subscribers. So, all right, we're in here for a good show here tonight. So a lot of drivers. This is only race number 5 of the season. A lot of drivers really putting their all into it right now. A couple of drivers that are running the sponsor logo on their cars. If you could, Michael, pan down to Marcus Richardson. He is running the MS Awareness, logo on his car, and his is a little different now. I'm trying to get to him here if I can find him. His is a little bit different. If you get right down kind of close there, you can see it's a MS ME. So it's MS and ME on board with him. They have sponsored his car for this season because they are the sponsor for the Gen 6 series. So we can't thank them enough. Hopefully they're tuning in here tonight to watch. And another one is Femi Olat. He's also sporting the MS GSN network that they have for sponsoring here tonight for SRA. So we again thank them all for jumping on board here and being a major sponsor of the SRA Gen 6 series. So thank you guys very much. Folks, you can look them up, the MS Awareness group. I believe I put the link in the description. No, I did not. Well, that was dumb of me. Sorry about that. But you can go to simracingauthority.weebly.com and check it out. There is a link there that goes directly to the MS Awareness site if you want to donate. So, all right, well, back to the show here tonight. We've got some great drivers out here. Femi Olat, of course, Marcus Richardson, Nick Northrup, just to name a few. Tyler Ducharme back in it, and he's been out here for the whole season. That's pretty cool. And these guys are really revved up here for tonight's race. I think they're gonna run really well. Hey, Jake, Abbas, Chemo, how you doing, Chemo? Hope you're feeling better, brother. I worry about my my moderators, you know. I do worry about them. Pretty big field here tonight. I thought I was going to have some help tonight, but I guess Jeff never showed up. So I'm alone in the booth tonight. Hope you can all stomach that. Drinking coffee and taking my pain meds. I'll be tripping here in a couple hours. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, this is going to be pretty good. Benjamin Nelson with a great time. We've got some good guys out there putting in some great times right now. Bobby Maiden up there, Freddie De La Rosa, Jared Darling, of course, Ariotti, the big tire saver, Ariotti, Delonte Ballard, great at short tracks. We're hoping to see, I told him, if he doesn't finish on the podium tonight, I don't want to talk to him anymore. I was kidding, of course. Eric Sable, he's usually always a threat. Sean Williams, Brett Pancari back out there tonight. Pretty cool. Good to see him. Cody Miller, Stephanie Lessentine. She's been really doing well in the series. So, matter of fact, she picked up 4 positions last week in the points. That's pretty cool. Well, we're about 5.5 minutes away from qualifying here, folks. So enjoy your stay. Hopefully you enjoy the race. We'll do the best we can to keep you informed of everything that's going on the track. So replays and all. Thanks to Michael D'Amico, our cameraman. Yeah, stream looks good there, Michael. Hey, Crystal. Crystal finally made it. A couple of my moderators in chat. A couple of them I've had kind of like disappeared. I don't know where they've been. So I know one of them are Josh. He's been working, wow, a lot. And by the time he gets home at night, man, he's just exhausted. I don't know. He needs the money anyhow. He needs a job, so I hope he's doing okay. If he's tuning in tonight, hey Josh, hope you're doing well. All right, they do open qualifying here tonight, folks. 10 minutes of open qualifying, and so that is about a little more than 4 minutes away. We'll see some absolutely mind-blowing times coming out here in qualifying time. Right now, Tyler Ducharme sitting on the pole there with a 19.877 fastest lap time. That's pretty fast for Martinsville. A flat track, very, very little banking in the turns. Hey Garrison, how you doing? Ain't seen you in a minute. Well, I got Michael D'Amico's helping out tonight. I've been having some internet problems, so he's helping out and streaming for me. I can commentate, but last night I could not stream. If you notice, I didn't stream the truck series last night. I did record it and uploaded it to YouTube, so it is there on YouTube for you to watch. I only caught about the last 40 laps of it. I missed the first like 15 or so. But it is there for you to watch. But yeah, he's helping out tonight, so appreciate it. Hey, Renee. Oh, who's that? Is that you in chat, Michael, or is that, oh, okay, cool. Yep. Very good. All right, less than 2 minutes qualifying. Once they get to qualifying here, folks, I'll run down through the top 12 in points. The 12 kind of locking in for the chase that'll be coming up. Long ways away from that. We've still got about another 10 or 11 races to go before they start into the chase. But Scott always kind of brings to the table there the top 12. So you know who's staying in that cutoff position, because that changes every week. You know, the like 11th and 12th, that'll change quite a bit, actually. Hey, Abbas, how you doing? Yeah, it does. Looks great. All right, just a few seconds away from qualifying here, folks. And like I said, it's open qualifying here tonight, so we're going to see all the drivers out there. Most of them. I don't think anybody's... We may have a few in the back that do not want to qualify, but we'll find out here in just a minute. All right, here we go to qualifying. All right, folks, as they are qualifying here, let's run down through the top 12 in points. All right, Nick Northrup, our point leader, actually tied with Freddie De La Rosa right now. The drop week is not put in, but apparently they will be putting it in after tonight. So next week's points will probably be a whole lot different after the drop is put in. But they are tied with 480 points each. Marcus Richardson in third place, picked up 2 positions last week. He's 20 points behind those two up there in tied for the lead. Femi Olat dropped a position last week. He's back into 4th, 1 point behind Marcus, but 21 behind the leaders. Tyler Ducharme dropping 2 positions last week in 5th place, is now 27 points behind the leader. David Shutt in 6th, 29 points back. Ariotti dropping a position. He is 7th. He is 32 points behind the leader. Bobby Chaney in 8th, 34 points behind the leader. Cedric Hunter picking up 3 positions last week, goes into 9th, and he is 44 points behind the leader. Stephanie Lessentine to round out the top 10, picked up 4 positions last week with an amazing finish, and she is 49 points behind the leader. So great job for her. She has 455 points. Hopefully we can see her pick up another 4 positions this week. All right, now this will be for the chase here, the 11th and 12th. But Jonathan Cogswell picking up 1 position now in 11th. He's 49 points back, and Delonte Ballard dropping 1 position, but making it into the cutoff position, 12th position for the chase. Long ways away, though. He's 51 points behind the leaders. So it's going to be an interesting race here tonight, just to see how much these points are going to change, and especially with the drop week being put in. And right now, Tyler Ducharme, Marcus Richardson actually tied for the pole position, which is not really a surprise. And we got a few of them that have not went out and taken a time. Robert Dudley, Nicholas Kressel, Bobby Cheney, Jared Darling, Cody Miller, Bobby Maiden, Eric Sable, and Kane Cook have not taken qualifying times as of yet. Yeah, Nort starts up November 14th. We'll be back on board with Nort. So Tuesday nights, folks, November 14th. Mark that on your calendar. They'll be starting their new season. We're kind of anxious because they put on some great races. And there's a few of the guys from SRA that race over there, and they put on good shows here. They go over there and they also put on good shows. So kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like a sister league. I don't know. Maybe I'm stepping out of bounds by saying that, but with the guys going from one league to the other and racing, it's kind of cool, So, all right, so Benjamin Nelson in third, Femi Lap fourth, and Freddie De La Rosa. That's your top five right now, and boy, tight times right there. All right, folks, give us a thumbs up on the video there. We got 40 people watching and only 6 thumbs up. Come on, folks, get busy with that thumbs up. Hit it. It's just a click. All right, we got a little less than 4 minutes left in qualifying here, folks. Well, thank you guys, but no, I don't want to be no announcer on NASCAR. Thank you. That presents a lot of hard work. I just like to do it to have fun, it's no professional at it, believe me. Sesco, how you doing, Sesco? Hey, thank you. Hit that thumbs up and please do subscribe, folks. If you feel like you might want to sponsor MaxSpeedTV, there is a big green sponsor button there. Either at the top of chat or under the viewing screen. It's a big green one, you can't miss it. Or you can leave us a tip in the super chat. They're right underneath where you chat. There's a dollar sign. You can hit that and leave us a tip. Those are always appreciated. We just appreciate everybody tuning in. That's our main thing. All right, coming down to the 2-minute warning here for qualifying to be over. Like Tyler Ducharme is going to hang on to the pole for right now. I had to tease Delonte a little bit. So where's that pole position? He said earlier he was going to grab the pole position. Well, I ain't see it. We should have a lot more likes on that video than that, folks. Come on, give us that thumbs up. 1 minute left in qualifying. It's going to be a fun race here tonight. Everybody likes Martinsville. Always produces some great racing. Flat track, usually just one race groove. So hard to get a second race groove going. But they got 200 laps looking at them here, so we may see a second groove move up a little bit. Maybe like mid-track or something like that, but I don't expect anything up on the high side. Just usually the high side's not that great. Plus it does, if somebody may be racing side by side, they probably get some good runs off that high side coming out of the turns. They'll get some good runs, so. Pretty hot out here tonight, 109-degree track temperature. They like it wrecking loose. That's what they like, folks. 15 incident limit, no quick repairs. Weather 82 degrees, track 109. Just a 2-mile-an-hour wind, kind of default there. It looks like that's going to wrap up qualifying. Pace speed 45 miles an hour. Pit speed a grueling 35 miles an hour. Got it. The most I think I ever had was we had 112 one night watching. That's been a while back. All right, qualifying's over, and we are ready to get them on the grid here and get them all accounted for. All right, Tyler Ducharme grabbing the pole with a 19.749. Congratulations to Tyler for grabbing the pole. That's a smoking fast lap right there. Marcus Richardson just a tick slower. He will start on the outside of the front row in second. Benjamin Nelson starting third. Femio Lapp fourth. Freddie De La Rosa will be fifth. Ariotti starting sixth. David Shutt seventh. Delonte Ballard eighth. Nick Northrup ninth. Cedric Hunter rounding out the top 10. Ryan Hunt will start 11th. Nicholas Caressel 12th. Brett Pancari 13th, Brad Bothwell 14th, Corey Chester 15th, Jonathan Cogswell starting 16th place, Kevin Scott 17th, Jonathan Shipman 18th, Robert Dudley 19th, Kane Cook, first one to not take a qualifying time, will start in 20th, Bobby Chaney 21st, Eric Sable 22nd, Stephanie Lessentine 23rd, Cody Miller 24th, Bobby Maiden 25th, Sean Williams 26th, Jared Darling starting shotgun on the field, 27th position. Ready to go racing here. Tyler Ducharme. Well, yeah, I thought I had somebody there, Ray, but he didn't show up tonight, so. All right, they're rolling out. This is one of them tracks. I thought that they would always have a 2-lap rule here, but they don't. So they will be going green on this lap, folks, once they get everything caught up here. Guys are going to have to hustle and tighten the field up. All right, here we go. They do have 2 laps. My bad. Thinking they didn't. Okay, pace car's heading in. Aller and Marcus
Green,
front row. There's the green. We're underway here for 200 laps for the SRA MS Awareness Gen 6 Series, folks. Looks like we had 2 guys that did not start. Bobby Maiden and Eric Sable did not start the race. Marcus Richardson with a little bit of a lead on the outside there. Tyler coming back on the bottom. Wanting to lead that first lap. He will get a bonus point. Much needed. Tyler's back in 5th in points, so every point's going to be very vital to him for the whole season. 3rd place, Femi Olat. Now we got a battle here between Benjamin Nelson and Freddie D. Freddie getting a good run on that outside. I told you that outside could produce some great runs out of the turns, and he just showed that it can be done on the outside. New tires, though, really helped. David Shutt and Delonte Ballard in a good battle. This is for 6th place. And Shutt's going to hold on to that position for the time being. Told Delonte if he didn't finish in the top 3, I wasn't going to talk to him anymore. Just kidding him. Hey, Michael. Nick Northrup in 8th, Ryan Hunt 9th. Ariotti now breaks into or he's barely into the top 10 after starting 6th place. He's now back to 10th. Cedric Hunter right behind him, putting the pressure on. May see some contact there. I don't know. They look like they were pretty close. Comes Brett Pancari up on Nicholas Caressel. Two drivers that are sporting the MS Awareness paint schemes tonight, running in 2nd and 3rd. They've been doing really well lately to keep that MS Awareness in victory lane or on the podium. So hopefully everybody from MS Awareness is tuning in tonight, watching this great race. Well, we've been caution-free so far, folks. Only 8 laps into it. And it's pretty much follow the leader right now. They've got everybody kind of single file. Nobody's trying to make any passes. We'll go back in the field here a little way. Stephanie Lessentine and Bobby Cheney in a battle. That's for 21st. Looks like Bobby Cheney's going to get that position. Sean Williams, sporting the new Taylor Swift paint scheme for her new album she just come out with. Those of you that like Taylor Swift, I like her, but I'm not really up on her newest music. Pretty cool. Cody Miller, one of the most improved drivers in SRA that I know of. Come a long ways. Looks like he's having some difficulties tonight, though. Robert Dudley, 25th place. Looks like he's got damage on that car. He's either been into the wall or something. Heavy damage. Robert Dudley's car. Maybe another time, Ray. We're okay for right now. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. Thank you. I think it would have been cooler if you could have been here maybe earlier and we could have done a little practice on it or something. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Freddie D getting around Femi Olat, goes into 3rd. Femi back to 4th. Need to come into my team speaker sometime, Ray, and we'll get together. Oh, there's a caution. That is Jonathan Cogswell going around. Oh, Robert Dudley just got a piece of that too. He's going to tow to pit road. On the replay here, it looks like he just caught the curb there coming out of turn 2 and just spun himself around. No contact there, but I think he was thinking the track was clear and he went to back up to try to get turned around, and he didn't see Robert Dudley coming around, and he got a piece of Robert Dudley. So both of them going to have damage. Cogswell tows the pit road. And everybody is on pit road, all the leaders. Fresh tires are a must here tonight, folks. Everybody's on pit road. Delonte Ballard is coming out. He did a 2-tire change, it looks like. And so did Corey Chester. Boy, 2-tire change for Delonte, but Corey did not stop. Not stopping his pit stall. Coming back into pit road now. So I don't know if that was a good call for Delonte or not, but let's get him down here and talk to him real quick. Delonte Ballard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you ready.
Tire change, or what did pit crew said we don't need 4?
14 laps in, I just felt like we didn't need to take 4 as of right now. Everybody was saying how it was a little tight running the groove since the groove was starting to blacken in. But I think I'm gonna take a chance, to try to gain track position. Hopefully, if I do fall back, I'll fall off right where I was just at, so it doesn't hurt me as much. But I don't know. I think we'll be able to gain something here. Hopefully, stay ahead of Tyler. We look pretty decent in practice, so might be able to do something.
Yeah. Well, don't forget now. If you don't finish on the podium, I'm not talking to you ever again.
I got you. I know. I already told you I was going to aim for pole, and I didn't get nowhere near that. I don't know. It's a different feeling. It's very loose as of right now. Well, in practice it was, and then qualifying.
Well, you think the 2 tires might tighten it up a little bit for you?
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's going to go for that, but it's not. It's not really just because the setup tightness and stuff. It's just the fact that the wheels spin so much. You got to have a lot of throttle control right now just to keep it from sliding under you.
Right. All right, well, I'm going to let you go because it looks like you guys are getting ready to go back green. So good luck here, Delonte, and I hope to talk to you on the podium.
All right, thanks, Rudy.
All right. Pretty good guy right there. I like Delonte. All right. All right, so pace car's in. Let's see what Delonte's got for Tyler Ducharme and Marcus Richardson with that 2-tire change, but they did 4. See how long he lasts. All right, we're back to green. Good start. I like to see short tracks, and I know Delonte always runs well at short tracks. So if that's what he needed to give him a couple laps to get some heat built up in them 2 fresh tires, we might see a challenge here. I don't know. Marcus is right underneath Tyler Ducharme for second, unable to make that pass complete. Here comes Freddie D into the picture on the outside. And now here comes Marcus back up underneath Tyler. He's really pushing it right there. But so hard to pass on that inside with that outside line being good. And Tyler finally ducks it down in behind Delonte. So Delonte, maybe that 2 tires was the secret. Let's see if he starts pulling away from them guys. If he does, 2 tires was a good call. David Shutt picking up 1 position since the start of the race. Kind of holding up Ryan Hunt. Ryan started 11th. He's now in 7th. And Cedric Hunter slipping by that mess. Boy, that was a stack-up job there. 4 or 5 of them right together. Reverend Kari coming into the picture now. And Jonathan Shipman. We haven't talked about Jonathan. Started 18th, working his way up to 11th. Great job. Kane Cook's another one. started 20th on the field. We always see Kane march up through the field. He's been really good at doing that. It's going to be a little tougher tonight here at Martinsville. No banking in the turn. Very little, I should say. I think there's only like 3 or 4 degrees, something like that. Not very much. All right, he got around Nicholas Kressel. That was a good pass. He does make some good passes. Last week he had he just made a boo-boo and got loose. I think it was coming off pit road or something. I forget now. It's been a while. I've slept a couple times since then. They're single file, and boy, I'll tell you what, it looks like that might have been a good call for Delonte. He's really running well. Really running well. Richardson hanging on in 3rd. See where our old tire saver Ariotti's at. He's back in 15th right now. Master at saving tires. Wow, Sean Williams at 16. Awesome. Started 26. He's up to 16. That's awesome. Good move. Taylor Swift car looking good out there, Sean. Now, some of these guys listen in to the broadcast, and they hear me saying things about him. I know Marcus does. I think Sean does. Oh, we have another caution, and that's a pretty good size one. Oh my, we got a bunch of them stacked up. Looks like might have been Brett Pancari. Let's go back and take a look at that. Roger. All right, Brett coming around the outside. Hook's right there. Looks like he's right behind Jonathan Shipman. And he got tagged in the back from Kane Cook, and boy, they just started stacking up. Look at the stack job they did there. Oh my. Everybody got into that. A lot of people locking it down, but man, it just wasn't going to be enough. So we're going to have some with some damage, some with heavy damage. I don't know. Well, everybody's coming to pit road once again. Delonte bringing them in. Let's see if Delonte does another 2-tire change. Yeah, a lot of net code between those two. All right. Nope, he's going to do a 4-tire change this time. That was a good call, though, making that 2-tire change, and mainly for track position, so that's pretty good. Let's see if he gets out first here. Looks like race off of, I think he won the race off of pit road. Barely edging out Tyler Ducharme right there. But Bobby Cheney stayed out, and he, let's see, did he get, yeah, he got credit for leading that lap. Just barely made it across the line, so. Black coming in. Monte Ballard will be our leader once they get all caught up here. Second caution of the night, folks. Only 2 lead changes so far in the race. See a lot of guys with some damage. Ariotti got a little damage on that. Just ahead of the leader, so I think he will stay on the lead lap. Probably get the iRacing wave by, and he'll have to go around and catch up to the back of the field. Nice see out there, though. A lot of guys sitting on pit road. Brett Pancari, Nicholas Kressel, Nick Northrup, Corey Chester. Got quite a few of them on pit road. Yeah, it was pretty close, but yeah, I think there was some net coding there. Cook and Brett Pancari. I know Brett's streaming, or usually, I think he was earlier, but if he is, sometimes that takes a little bit away from your internet. I'm not saying that he was whether he was the culprit of it or the victim, it doesn't matter, but it just looked like it was a little bit of net coding there. All right. Tightening back up. We're going green this time by, folks. Pace car makes that hard left turn, and Delonte Ballard, Tyler Ducharme on the front row. Both have all 4 brand new tires. Let's see what happens.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is out, and Delonte's on the loud pedal. Shot on the outside, trying to make something happen. As Freddie D did, he did get himself up to 4th place. It's going to be so difficult to pass out here tonight for these guys. You pretty much got to just ride behind them, and hopefully at one time or another somebody makes a mistake and you can capitalize on that. Pretty much the call for you. Cedric Hunter picking up 3 positions. About to get around, well, trying to get around David Shutt, but David holds him off on that outside. Jonathan Shipman and Ryan Hunt in a battle. Jonathan coming from 18th to 8th. Pretty cool. There's Kane Cook into the picture again. Started 20th. Chopped the field in half. Now running in 10th. But in a very good battle here with Femi Olat. Awesome racing. Yes, awesome racing. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. I got to thank Michael D'Amico for helping out tonight with All Pro Racing broadcasting outfit, and he's helping out in the booth here, running cameras and streaming for me. I've had some internet problems. Looks like Brett Pancari did take it behind the wall, so we've lost Jonathan Cogswell and Brett Pancari. Nicholas Kressel, Corey Chester, and Harry Audi still on pit road. That's going to hurt the points. Charm in 3rd as Marcus Richardson did get around him finally. Now Marcus is on a mission here to try to chase down Delonte Ballard. Marcus has not led a lap here yet tonight, but would love to get that bonus point out of the way. Full story behind Marcus, one of the winningest drivers in this league right here. I think he's got around 114 or 115. I could look that up. League wins I'm talking. Now series wins, he's got a ton of series wins here. See if I can find I'm not sure how he does that. I can't remember. Can't remember how he does that all-time record, but he does have the record here. It's just an amazing record that will probably never be beaten in this series. But it is pretty awesome.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Oh, we have another caution. Let's see where that caution is. Kevin Scott going around. Back and watch the replay on that. All right. Looked like he was kind of loose. He was trying to miss somebody that was loose coming out of the corner and got into the wall. He's got back in the throttle a little too quick. Almost had it saved, but did get into the outside wall. And then the 30 spun too of Brad Bothwell. So both of them spun right in front of traffic. That will bring out the caution. All right, everybody's on pit road again. Your Darling stays out to lead a lap. Delonte Ballard again, the first one off of pit road with a 2-tire change. Let's see if we can get a word in with somebody here. Talk to Jonathan Shipman. Jonathan Shipman, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How's it going, Rudy?
Pretty good, buddy. Well, you've started 18th. You chopped it in half there, buddy. You're up to 9th. How's the car feeling?
It feels great. It's a little off on throttle. It's a little loose off on throttle, but I just love short tracks. Always been good at Bristol and Martinsville. So.
Yep, I know it. You were excellent. I bet you can't wait for Bristol, huh?
I cannot.
Well, you're running well tonight, brother. Just keep it clean. It looks like you may have just a tick of damage on that car, but did you get into somebody or tap the wall?
I think I tapped the 6 at the beginning of the race.
Okay. I see that. I don't think it's anything that's going to affect anything. Obviously not affecting the steering or anything.
No, it feels great.
Good. Not that that's really all that important, but you do want to have it not all damaged up. Well, you got a fast guy right behind you there, Kane Cook, that came from 20th, so he's more than chopped the field in half. But you guys are about ready to go racing, so you think you got a podium-setting car tonight?
We'll see how it plays out. These guys in front of me are so fast, so we'll just see.
All right, brother. Well, just keep it clean and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Sir. All right. As they get things sorted out here, it looks like there's a few guys that did get some wave bys there. Femi Olat back on the lead lap now. Tightening back up. Monte Ballard and Marcus Richardson. Second row is going to be Freddie D and Tyler Ducharme. These cars in. We're ready to go racing.
Green flag,
Green. Here we go. So you have to have so many patience. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Freddie D into third. And Marcus Richardson going around the outside of Delonte Ballard. He retakes the lead. Or takes the lead, let me put it that way. That was his first lap he's led tonight. David shot way up the hill. Like he might have just drove it in there a little too hard. Oh, Kane Cook up to 7th, the biggest mover of the race so far tonight that I can see. Well, Michael, what do you say let's ride along with Kane Cook for a little bit here and see what he's seeing out there. Battle right up ahead of him between Benjamin Nelson and Jonathan Shipman. Shipman to the inside. Ride hasn't been the best tonight, but Kane Cook sitting there, got a bird's eye view of what's going on up ahead of him. That's pretty cool. That's some good racing right there. And it looks like Shipman did get that position away from Benjamin Nelson. Shipman up to 5th. Great race. Bobby Cheney. Let's go back in the field here a little ways. Bobby Cheney started 21st, did not take a qualifying time, and is running right behind Femi Olat. Having a good night so far. Looks like he had been into the wall, though. He does have a tick of damage on that right front fender. That shouldn't bother anything. They're a big mover out there. Sean Williams in 13th. Another big mover, chopped the field in half, coming from 26. Stephanie Lessentine started 23rd and now running in 14th. Aaron Darling, car looks like it's a little wiggly coming out of the corners there, a little on the loose side, but he started 27th and running in 15th. Marcus Richardson is pulling away from the field, folks. Tyler Ducharme to the inside of Delonte Ballard, now Freddie D to the inside. I think Delonte did better when he only did the 2-tire change. I think the car was faster. It's just too loose for him right now. And that 2-tire change might have been the ticket for him because he ran well up there. He actually led 32 laps. He's got the most laps led right now. Needs to lead the last one. Ooh, a little bumper action there. Get to Freddie D. Cook on the outside of Jonathan Shipman now as he did get around Benjamin Nelson. Hasn't completed the pass yet. Still battling side by side with him. Guys are having a good race here. Cedric Hunter sitting there watching. Yeah, it does seem like the outside line's fast and then it's slow. Yeah, you're right. Very right there, Jake. Kane's looks like he is going to get by Benjamin Nelson now. Oh, Benjamin comes back. Wow. Good battling up there. He finally cleared him. Very good. Tyler Ducharme second place, 1.6 seconds behind the leader, Marcus Richardson. Marcus is out there now. He's got what he wanted right now. He wanted to be out front in that clean air, not have to worry about battling it up with somebody back in the pack. He's just pulling away. And Kane Cook passing up, well, I guess that's a lap car there, Nick Northrup. Nick on the outside. Nick running back in 18th position, 3 laps down. But some guys that have returned to the track, Corey Chester, Kevin Scott back out on the track, and Nicholas Kressel. Nicholas driving the modified car tonight, no front end on it. I think they were allowed to run modifieds in the Gen 6 race, but he was wrong. Just kidding. Yeah, it's very, very hard to pass. Oh, wow, Shipman there come up on Delonte Ballard and got really loose. Now he's got Kane Cook to worry about on the outside. Kane kind of boxed in at the moment. Can't pass on the outside or the inside. So he's going to have to ride there and wait patiently for them guys to battle it out. And whoever comes out on top, then he can start making his attack move on that person. So, all right, good racing going on between those 3 actually. Cedric Hunter up to 8. Brian Hunt did get around Bobby Cheney. Ryan goes into 11th. Bobby back to 12th. Usually we're used to seeing Bobby coming out of the race with no damage on his car. He either gets totally annihilated or he doesn't have any damage on his car. So, but he's got a little bit tonight. Coming up on Cody Miller. Cody, a couple of laps down. 2 laps down in 17th. Not feeling it here tonight. I see Ariotti is on pit road. Let me see if I can get Ari down here and talk to him. Ariotti, you got a copy?
Hey, 10-4, Rudy.
Ari, how bad's the car?
Well, she's in the garage getting a brand new engine put in her, so it's not looking good.
Yeah, that's not a good finish where we're used to seeing you finish, Ari. But man, what was the racing like out there tonight?
It's intense, about as intense as you can expect Martinsville to be. Sounds like right now they're searching around. The outside line might be working a little bit here. It wasn't really a whole lot of tire wear, but granted, we really didn't run that well, or that long. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the race turns out here. It looks like there are multiple grooves being in use right now.
Yeah, I've been seeing, it seems like one lap the outside line's kind of fast, maybe faster than the inside, and then the next lap it doesn't seem to be. I don't know what's going on with that.
I'm not sure either. I actually thought it was going to be just single lane all night long, but it seems like if you move up just a little bit past where all the black is being laid on the inside line there in the corners, it might be a little bit faster coming off the corners, but yeah, I'm not sure. The guys seem to be staying in the bottom for the most part, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here later on in the race.
All right, man, caution is out.
Oh, we have another caution.
Oh, yes, we do.
Robert Dudley. Robert Dudley blowing heavy smoke coming out of his car.
Yeah, looks like he might be done.
Look at see what happened here to Robert. Well, spinning went kind of high, really high in the turn. Oh, he got into the wall, and then, oh man, he got like triple whammy there. Oh my, there was about 4 guys got a piece of that one. Wow, so we're gonna have some damaged cars now. Femi Olat got into it, others, so back out going again. Well, if they get the engine fixed, Ari, are you gonna try to get back out there?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I don't really have anything else going on, and there are a couple of guys. Well, not entirely sure if I can make up one spot, so, and then I actually might be able to make another on the unfortunate Mr. Dudley here. So we'll see. We've got another 18 minutes or so.
Yep.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
Oh, just keep plugging away at him, man. Never give up, you know.
That's just it, man. You just gotta get as many points as you can every week. I appreciate it.
All right. Good luck. Well, too soon. Sorry. All right. Well, that did put Marcus Richardson back in the lead here after pit stops. Jonathan Shipman and Tyler Ducharme. I'm not sure who come off the pit road first there. I think it was Jonathan Shipman. So he will start on the outside of the front row. Boy, what a move he's made here tonight. Coming from 18th to 2nd. Pretty amazing. What are you talking about, Garrison? Sure, if I know what you're talking about there. The setting of the stream. Not sure what you're talking about. All right, we're waiting. They should get the one to go here. And it looks like Nick Northrup is going to get the iRacing way by. He's just ahead of them guys, so yeah, does get that way by. Now he'll be 2 laps down. But we got a lot of them on pit road. That's short track racing. It's going to happen. No matter what you do, it's going to happen. Yeah, now what they go to next week is Michigan next week. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. All right, here we go, back to green. Sorry, I guess I was sleeping on that, looking up information here. But Michigan next week, oh my. Love that track, and these guys love that track too. Fastest 2 mile on the circuit. Pick up some tremendous speeds on that front stretch. Oh my gosh, they're like almost 220 mile an hour, I think. 216 rings a bell, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I've turned a lap there. But 216 mile an hour, they don't even do that on Talladega. Well, Ducharme now has got a reprieve here. He did get back around Jonathan Shipman. And now he's on the marcher trying to get caught up to Marcus Richardson. That could be a chore, though. Marcus just keeps stretching that out just a little bit at a time every lap. Kane Cook in 4th. Coming from 20th to 4th. Nelson 5th. Delonte Ballard 6th place. Waiting for Delonte to find the gas pedal. Said he's going to be on the podium tonight. So let's see it. I want to see it. Come on, Delonte. Pick it up a little. They got lots of race to go. We're not even at the halfway mark yet, folks. Starting lap 82 now. Now, what happened to Garrison? He asked me a question here, and I tried to answer it. Where he went? Bobby Chaney, 7th place. Starting 21st. He needs these points. He's sitting 8th in the points right now, 34 points behind the leader. So any positions that he can pick up here will help them in them points. Ryan Hunt by the top 10. Sean Williams breaking into the top 10 here. I would say that classifies him as, I think, being the biggest mover. Picked up, what is that, 17 positions. Dane Cook, he picked up 16. So, yeah, Sean Williams is the biggest mover on the track right now, coming in ninth. I always forget about my phone, so I shut it off. Gressel, 20th position. He can pick up a couple more positions here from Robert Dudley and Femi Olat. Driving the modified car tonight. No front end, no front clip on the car. Yeah, everybody pitted. Stephanie Lessentine, let's talk about her a little bit here. Now, she's started 23rd on the field, and she kept the car good and clean. Seen her get into some altercations out there on the track in the past races this season, last season. But overall, she's done absolutely amazing. Great driver out there. Very safe and clean. That's what they like. They like the respectful, safe, clean driver. It's a good one. David Shutt, last one on the lead lap now, quite a ways behind and in danger of going a lap down. Does have some damage on the car. Peters coming up behind him, about 3 seconds behind him. Where'd all our viewers go? Wow. Must be tuning into another broadcast. Ballard, by some lap traffic, took place. Heaney battling with, I guess that was a lap car, Cedric Hunter. How the heck did Cedric get a lap down? He's first car lap down. He could be the lucky dog if a caution come out, but he does have some damage on his car. Wow. Figure out how he got a lap down. Cody Miller, a couple laps down, but he is in 14th. And it looks like he's driving on ice out there. Really baby in that car, you gotta really step on the throttle gently when you come out of the turns. Coming up on the halfway mark, Marcus Richardson has taken over the lead with the most laps led right now with 44. That's beating out Delonte Ballard's 32. 45 at the line. Tyler is right there. He's closed up on his back bumper. Yeah, this is turning into kind of one of them long green flag runs right here. This is what they need, you know, to kind of test out the tires and the equipment, to make sure that, you know, everything's going to last for as long. Sure, their lap times are going to drop off a lot, but as the tires wear, laying down a lot of rubber on the track, you may see a second groove come in. It does. That's going to make it a lot more racing by the time they get down to the end. Everybody right now is just kind of riding single file. Freddie D, a couple laps down. Actually on the same lap as Nick Northrup, but he's way ahead of Nick. Yep, Ryan David Shutt. Engine, let go. Dang. Well, that's a bummer for David Shutt. His night is over. Wow. Well, that'll bring a lot of the guys from the back there up a little bit more, but that's a bummer for David Shutt. Let me see if I can get him down here and talk to him. If I can find him. There he is. David Shutt, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, what's going on?
Oh man, engine let go on you, brother. You gonna be able to get it fixed?
Yeah, I'll get it fixed, get back out there, but, I don't know. Whatever happens whenever we come to this track, so maybe we should start exploring other facilities, but, it is what it is. It's Martinsville.
Yeah, it is. Short track racing is... Well, what do you think about for next week going to Michigan? What do you expect? Good, huh?
That's, I like that a lot better. I mean, I'm pretty good at Michigan, so hopefully we'll get a strong run. Hopefully we can for a win. No damage, that's what I like.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen you in Victory Lane in a while, David. What's going on with that?
I wish I knew, Rudy. Well, I keep getting caught up in wrecks, whether they're my fault or somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, there's just been a lot of strong competitors that have joined our league, which is cool. Just kind of taking away the chances. I used to be kind of towards the top, but kind of falling back a little bit. I don't know. There's still some tracks that I'm good at, but a lot of people are really, really, really good at this point.
Marcus out there leading a lot of laps, and every week he's putting it down and trying to bring home that victory every week. He's picked up a lot of positions and points, David. So, what do you think about the season here? I mean, this is only race number 5. Still got a lot of season to go.
Yeah, we do. Got plenty of time to make up some points here, but I'd rather, personally, at this point, I want to start winning races versus trying to contend for a championship.
I hear you.
Start to win more. I'd rather win than just take away the championship. That's my goal, is to win some races.
Somebody else told me that. Maybe it was you, but I was thinking somebody else told me that one time. They didn't care about the championship. They just wanted to win races. That's cool.
Yeah, a championship would definitely be nice, but I'd like to start with winning.
Yep. All right, brother. Well, thank you for talking with us, and hopefully you get that fixed up, and maybe get out there and pick up a couple of positions. And right now you're 15th, and you got a couple of guys creeping up on you. They're going to pass you.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll get it back out there. We'll just finish the race.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Thanks, Rudy.
Bye-bye. Very good, very good. Well, Ariotti still has not come back out on the track for how much more damage he's got left. Well, I'll tell you what, these guys are racing pretty hard. I heard Shipman third, trying to chase down Tyler Ducharme. They're 3/4 of a second behind Tyler right now. Hey, Michelle. Glad you could make it there, girl. King Cook, 4th place. Checking on Sean Williams. Sean just inside the top 10 right now. Biggest mover. 16 positions he's picked up. That's pretty good. I think he ties with King Cook. Kane's, he's picked up 16 as well, coming from 20th to 4th. Nobody really racing each other right now. Everybody's just kind of riding this long green flag run out, and we might see some green flag pit stops here. If the guys are, out there sliding around a little bit, they might just say, hey, I need fresh rubber on that thing. A lot of guys on pit road. David Shutt, Emil Ladd, Robert Dudley, Kevin Scott, Ariotti. Guys out of the race, we have Brad Bothwell, Brett Moncari, and Jonathan Caldwell out of the race. Marcus right now leading has led, coming to the line will be 64 laps, folks. So has not clinched the most laps led yet. As it led the second most laps is Delonte Ballard. He's in 6th place. Doesn't look like he's going to make a podium finisher tonight like he promised me. We'll see. A lot of race to go yet. What can happen? All right, 87 to go, folks. Laps are winding down pretty quick now. Yeah, we're hoping Chemo gets better soon. Chemo, you got to get better, buddy. Got to get over that. Get healed up and so you get back to work. Those guys at the bar are missing this racing up on the big screen. That's pretty cool. I miss it too. I miss you having that up there on the big screen. Well, it's pretty quiet right now. Ryan Hunt in 8th, Jared Darling right behind him in 9th. Jared started 27th. He's picked up 16 positions too. Good Lord. We got a lot of big movers out here tonight. A lot of guys wrecked out though. Sean Williams just he's hanging on to the top 10 right now. Stephanie Lessentine did go a lap down. Got passed up there by the lead group. Running in 11th. Freddie D passing her up, but he's not racing her for position. In 13th, 3 laps down. Stephanie's only 1 lap down. So, but she just let him go. No sense of racing him. Corey Chester, he's been quiet out here tonight. He's right where he started, but he does have a lot of damage on the car. Trying to ride it out here, I think. 80 to go, folks, at the line. 80 laps to go. So laps are winding down, and nobody's been able to do anything with Marcus Richardson out here. But 72 laps. Pretty wild. Yeah, I got Michael's doing the broadcast for me tonight because I've been having internet problems, Michelle, and I thank them very, very deeply for helping out, man. It was just great. He offered to help, and I can't thank him enough for helping out, man. That's pretty cool. The broadcasting tonight, and I'm just sitting in here watching the race, calling it. Look at Jonathan Shipman there, right on Tyler Ducharme's tail, and Kane Cook joining him. I wonder if Marcus might be, he's kind of fading just a little here. I'm not sure. Them guys are getting better. I don't know. Kane Cook on the outside now of Jonathan Shipman. Maybe that outside line might be coming in a little bit. I don't know. He's trying to make that pass on Jonathan Shipman. Both of them wiggling coming out of the corner. Yeah, but I think we'll be back Wednesday night. I got to do a little more testing tomorrow. The internet, I don't know, whatever was the problem, it looked like they may have, whatever, I don't think they fixed it yet because we're supposed to come out Wednesday to look at it. But if it was a line that got wet or what, I don't know. Maybe it got dried out today in the sun and it started working. It didn't work this morning, but it worked this afternoon. So I don't know. I really don't know what to think. Well, we got Tyler Ducharme battling up with Marcus Richardson right now for the lead. Tyler would love to have that back, and you know them two are going to race each other very, very hard. Now, the point is, Hopefully they don't get together, but they're racing really side by side like that. Anything could happen. Marcus would probably feel a whole lot better if he would pull away from Tyler, but Tyler, and he's a hard racer, and he's putting it to Marcus right now. Those guys racing side by side is allowing King Cook to close the door on him. He's coming right up and he wants to join in this battle. The more of them guys are side by side, the more Kane's closing. Oh, big slide there by Tyler Ducharme. Dirt tracking it around the corner. And Ariotti is back out on the track, folks. Yay! Got that engine fixed. 30 minutes on pit road. He will be 91 laps down, folks. But he can pick up a bunch of positions. Just gets back out there and runs. So told him, don't give it up, man. You know, picking up 4 or 5 positions is 4 or 5 points. All them points add up. He's 7th in the points. Dropped 1 position in the points last week. And here's the clincher to that, folks. The drop points are going in after the race tonight. So the points will really drastically change next week. The drop points go in. Drop week. Actually they put it in last night in the truck race, after the truck race, and be putting it in tonight after this race. So that'll change. Top 12 in the points, Nick Northrup, Freddie D, those two tied for the lead. Marcus Richardson in 3rd, Femi Olat 4th, Tyler Ducharme 5th, David Shutt 6th, Ariotti 7th, Bobby Chaney 8th, Cedric Hunter 9th, Stephanie Lessentine 10th, Jonathan Cogswell 11th, and Delonte Ballard 12th. That's your I bet you Ariotti, yep. He all left Ford out. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. He must be, yep, he just called a night then. That probably blew the engine again. He didn't get to pick up them positions then. So Ariotti out of the race, calling it a night. That's going to hurt in the point. 2 up front, 3. Let me put it that way. These 3 up front. Been joined now by Benjamin Nelson. He got around Jonathan Shipman. Shipman has fallen quite a bit. He's fallen way back. 4.7 seconds behind the leader right now. Tyler Ducharme taking the lead as Marcus Richardson comes to pit road. This should be his final pit stop if it stays green the rest of the way. Probably see more of the drivers coming in. Kane Cook takes over 2nd, Benjamin Nelson 3rd. Guys will be coming to pit road here shortly. Kane Cook trying to get around Tyler Ducharme. He wants a bonus point. Guys racing this fast and this good on old tires. Thank you, Michelle. I will pass that on to Michael. He's in the booth here. He does a nice job, all pro. Kane Cook, Benjamin Nelson continue to battle for that 2nd position. Shipman did close that gap up a little bit. I think he got into some lap traffic back there or something and couldn't get clear of him. Now that Marcus Richardson had pitted, he is in 11th. But he's got brand new tires, but he is a lap down. Coming. Stephanie Lessentine will be the next one he'll pass. Then he'll be looking for the leaders. Charm and Kane Cook. You guys have got to be thinking about pitting here soon. like Benjamin Nelson, he goes to pit road. Final stop of the night. There'll be a 4-tire change. Yep, 4 tires, then a full tank of Sunoco fuel, come back off pit road, 60 to go. So that's a good time to pit. Round a number like that, it's easier to calculate. Some of these guys, well, they really get down to the nitty gritty. They calculate the exact amount of laps that they need. So probably going to see that next week at Michigan. Michigan's always been a fuel mileage race, running 100 laps here next week. Could come down to a fuel mileage race again next week. Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. You can check out our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Get up to speed on all the news and everything that's happening, all the broadcasts. We got 2 broadcasts going on every single night of the week between Charles and I. Pretty cool. He does mostly a lot of the dirt stuff that he does. He likes doing that dirt stuff. I do too, but I only do the Thursday dirt one. Shipman now 3.5 seconds behind the leader. And he's got a mirror full of Marcus Richardson. It looks like Shipman's just trying to hold Marcus back. Marcus got a run on him that time. He's going inside. Is the lucky dog right now, 1 lap down. He is the lucky dog running in. We're waiting to see some of these other guys coming to pit road, but we have not seen them. Wow. Still out here turning laps. No, they can't make it the rest of the way on fuel. That's pretty much virtually impossible. That would be, let's see, the last time they were on pit road. No, I had to reset because of stuff, but it was a long time ago. Don Williams just ahead of the leader. Last one on the lead lap, 7th place. A lot of cars out of the race. Kevin Scott, Robert Dudley, Femi Latt, David Shutt, and Freddie D all sitting on pit road with a lot of damage trying to get it fixed up. 16 drivers on the track right now trying to finish this up. I'm sure everybody's going to be tickled to death to go to Michigan next week. Comes Marcus Richardson to get his lap back inside of Kane Cook. And now he's going to be looking for Tyler Ducharme to get by him. That'll put him on the tail end of the lead lap. Getting a much better run off the turns than Tyler, so he does complete the pass on Tyler. Goes back on the lead lap. Dane. Tell Dane to check his messenger posters there. Who's Dane? Dane is. I don't know who Dane is. Shipman has chopped that time down to 2.6 seconds behind Tyler and Kane now. So he's still coming. .48 to go. Marcus, he's just ahead of the leader, not by much, but passed him and got back on the lead lap. Now, if those guys pit, Marcus is going to take over the lead, and it's going to turn out a whole different story for Tyler and Kane I don't know. I don't know how this is going to shake out. Interesting to see. All right, Stephanie Lessentee still hanging on to 10th, 1 lap down. Bobby Cheney in 11th. Cedric Hunter 12th. Nick Northrup 13th. Corey Chester in 14th. And Cody Miller, last one on the tractor, in 15th position. Everybody else is on pit road. So impressed with Sean Williams' run here tonight. Wow, coming from 26th to 8th. That's an amazing run. Did it with Taylor Swift on board. Look at that. Loves him some Taylor Swift. Can't believe those guys are still out here turning laps. Benjamin Nelson pitted. He's trying to get back on the lead lap. Looks like he is going to do it. The inside of the leader, Tyler Ducharme. He's back on the lead lap. Pittman now down to 2 seconds behind the leader. He is closing up on them pretty quick. Didn't have the lap parts to deal with. He could probably be there a lot quicker. Well, you know, as I always say there, Jake, once the field gets thinned out a little bit, the herd thins out, you always get these long green flag runs with these guys, and that's what makes some great racing out here. I know it's kind of boring a little bit for us up here in the booth, but you know what? Watching all the strategies that's being played out there really keeps it interesting and keeps you guys informed of what's going on, and it gives me a little more time to talk about certain drivers, so, which is kind of cool. Marcus Richardson now 15 seconds behind the leaders in 7th. Has led the most laps here tonight, and I'm not sure. No, he has clinched the most laps led. Nobody can top that. Yep, just clinched it. Even if Tyler leads all the rest of the lap, that'll only make him about 41 or 42 lap, or 81 or 82 laps led, and Marcus has led 86. But Marcus does get the most laps led tonight. Congratulations to him. He is now 3rd in the points after picking up 2 positions last week. So this will really help him out. Ballard in 4th. Only 1 position away from being on the podium. Promised me he'd be on the podium. Better get busy. Yeah, but I still can't believe Tyler and Kane Cook and them guys have not pitted. Marcus is 13.4 seconds back. Gosh, I can't even imagine. Them guys can make it the rest of the way. I wish I knew what lap they pitted on. Can't look back that far now because I had to restart my IRTVO. Michael, can you go to your events tab on the driver's box there and maybe see when Tyler was on pit road last? Man, I just can't believe it. They're going to try to make it the whole way, I think. I can't imagine them having enough fuel to do that. Pittman now right on the bumper of Kane Cook. looking to try to get a win here tonight. A little blinking going on there. Yeah, Tyler Ducharme, King Cook, Tyler, when was the last time he was on pit road? Had to have been like around lap 100 somewhere along there, 99, 100. Up here. Oh, after that, you have to scroll down. Pit road. That was probably the last time you hit roads. Lap 73. Yep, lap 73, so holy smoke. Well, here we are, 30 to go. Well, I don't know, man. If they can make it the rest of the way, this is going to be interesting. Pittman is taking a look every now and then on the inside of Kane Cook there, wants that second position. But right now, he's sitting on the podium. Done an excellent job. Oh, that car just got really loose right there. I know, they can drive it like dirt track it on them old slick tires like that. Marcus down to 10.1 seconds and closing. There is enough laps, I think he can get there. Now, if he can get by them for the win, because the more he's pushing it, he's chewing up his tires. So kind of almost get them to an equalization there with them guys that have not been on pit road. Maybe a little better, but not a whole lot. Really grinding them off right now. He'll be coming up on Delonte Ballard here in a minute. Delonte in fourth on old tires. Don Waynes did go a lap down, but he is working to try to get that lap back. Ninth place, and same with Bobby Chaney. Good racing, man. Some strategies being played out here right now. Fuel mileage. And Tyler's getting away from Kane Cook and Jonathan Shipman. Got about a second lead over them guys. And Shipman to the inside of Kane Cook for second. This could get interesting now. Looks like Shipman's got the car. I think he's getting down to where it's time to hit the throttle harder. And he's doing it. He just took over second from Kane Cook. Great racing between them two. Now, Richardson's not that far from Delonte Ballard now, so he'll be coming up on him probably here. There's some lap cars involved. He's going to have to get by. He's right here behind Kevin Scott. Looks like Kevin's going to get out of the way. Lets him go by. Now that gives them clear sailing to Delonte Ballard now. I don't think Delonte's going to battle with him too awful much, because the more he battles with them, the more he's wearing out his equipment. If he could finish in the top 5 today, he would really that would really be a good strong run for Delonte. He needs this too, just to stay alive, because he's in that 12th position cutoff for the chase, which is a long ways away. We got about 11 races to go before we get there, but 10 or 11. But it will keep him alive in that 12th position or better. May pick up one position there from Jonathan Cogswell, who's just 2 points behind Jonathan. So yeah, Jonathan is already out of the race. So, and I think that's what he's mainly looking at. He wants to try to stay around that top 10 in the point. Marcus really having a difficult time getting around Delonte right now. He got a little loose coming out of the corner. He does clear him. All right, but he's still 6.6 seconds behind the leader. 19 to go. Now Shipman's trying to get around. Oh, a little bumper action going on there between Tyler and Jonathan Shipman. Jonathan just tapped him in the rear saying, hey, I'm here, buddy. Let me... Oh, and a spin.
All right, man. Caution it
Oh,
out.
he
Caution
spun
it out.
Tyler. Oh, no. Now Tyler's going to have damage. Oh, no. Oh, Jonathan just led his first lap of the race, but holy smokes, I'm sure he didn't want to get it that way. We're just racing so hard. Well, now, here's the question. What do you do? Everybody come to pit road? I think they would. Oh, what the heck was that? Cook just plowed into Tyler Ducharme. Wow. Tyler looks like he's going to stay out. Okay. That's going to be a good call or not, but everybody else come to pit road. Oh no, what the heck? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that ain't gonna be good. That's not gonna be good. Now, looks like the admins may have removed those two from the room. Wow. Oh man, some retaliation going about there, or whatever the deal was. I don't know. But Bobby Cheney up in the lead now. Did get the lead lap, so he gets some bonus points. But Jonathan Shipman is actually scored as the leader, I do believe. Yep. Wow, that's very unfortunate for those guys that they let their aggressions take over like that. But well, that's not for me. I'm not the admin. Thank God I don't have to take care of all that. Now, Jonathan Shipman, with damage on his car, does have 4 fresh tires. Marcus Richardson will be second. Benjamin Nelson third. Delonte Ballard fourth. Garrett Darling just coming off pit road. He will be fifth. Ryan Hunt sixth. Bobby Cheney seventh as he's just now coming off pit road. Tom Williams 1 lap down, wants to get his lap back. He is the lucky dog. He does get his lap back. He'll be back on the lead lap in 8th place after starting 26th. Wow. I'm not even going to talk to anybody. I don't even want to interview anybody now. I want to see, I want these guys to stay focused on what they're doing. All right, the lights are out. Looks like they're doubling up here. See if Jonathan can hold off Marcus Richardson. Marcus looking for, I can find the stat on that, but I think it's like about 115 career wins here in the league, something like that. All right, here we go. Back to green. Jonathan Shipman didn't even wait for the green flag. Here we go. Nelson's back in it. We got Carson on pit road smoking like crazy. Marcus trying to get to Jonathan Shipman. Jonathan wants this win badly here tonight. So does Marcus after leading 86 laps. I would definitely think he wants to be in victory lane after leading 86 laps. Whoa, Shipman out of shape right there. That's just exactly what Marcus Richardson was looking for. Jonathan's really pushing that car hard right now. Ten to go. Yeah, you got that right, Michelle. Don't know what's going to happen here. Oh boy, Jonathan checked up a little bit there coming into the turn. Marcus almost got in. Marcus out of shape. Wow. And Jonathan, Benjamin Nelson gets around the outside of Marcus Richardson. Boy, Marcus got really loose there coming out of turn 2. Now he comes back on the inside of Benjamin Nelson. Benjamin is not going to give that position up easily. They're still battling. That's letting Delonte Ballard close in on this. Could wind up to be a 4-car battle up here in the front before this is all over. Wow, this is good racing here between Marcus Richardson and Benjamin Nelson. Benjamin keeps getting those good runs off the corner. I don't know about, well, I don't know. This is going to be a nail biter right at the end, folks. I don't know who's going to win that second place. But Jonathan Shipman is looking absolutely amazing. The more they race back there, the better he's looking out front. 6 to go, folks. They cannot clear each other, so he's just going to drive away. Benjamin Nelson is not going to give that up. That is wild. Those guys are, man, they got to be having some serious fun out there right now. Marcus looks like he finally got by Benjamin. Now he's got to set his sights on Jonathan Shipman, and Jonathan had a little bit of a lead. He's about a half a second ahead. Coming up on some lap traffic that could play into this. Nicholas Kressel right ahead of him. Or, I'm sorry, Nick Northrup. My bad. Oh, boy, I'll hear about that. Nick Northrup. Thank you very much. Those guys eat me up when I make a mistake like that. All right, 3 to go for Jonathan Shipman. Can he hold off Marcus Richardson? Coming to 2 to go. Marcus giving it everything he's got right there. A little on the loose side coming out of the turns. I just don't know if he's got anything for Jonathan. Jonathan's being pretty smooth right now. I think he kind of, once he got loose there one time, it kind of put the scares into him a little bit. Marcus backed off a little bit there. He might be going to try to make a run here. They're coming to 1 to go. White flag in the air, folks. Marcus has got one more lap to do it. Can he do it? It looks like Jonathan may have the victory. I don't know. Marcus is driving it in there really hard. At the line, who's it going to be? Jonathan Shipman for the win here tonight at Martinsville for the SRA MS Awareness Gen 6 Series. Great job. That was awesome. Well, we'll get the winner up here real quick. We'll talk to him, and we'll get the rest of the guys here. So bear with us for a minute, and we will get them all in here and talk to them. Having some problems here. Okay. All right, let me see if I can find Jonathan. Wow, what a victory. This guy's going to be stoked. Jonathan Shipman, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I sure do.
Well, you just keep turning. Yeah. Congrats, buddy. That's great. Well, I figured you were just turning extra laps, so you didn't want to, like, pull into pit road and do one of them Mark Martin tricks, right?
I'm so excited right now. I don't even care.
I bet you are, man. Well, nice cookies. You just burn it down to the ground, brother. Well, tell me about that.
It's been a long time coming.
Tell me about that finish right there, because you had a mirror full of Marcus Richardson for many, many laps. And how much were you mirror driving?
I swear, every time he'd dive it in harder, every time I went in harder, and I thought I would mess up, and he'd still get it somehow. But
wow. That
was the scariest thing in my life.
I'll bet it was. I'll bet it was, man. Well, congrats being in victory lane, man. It's been a long time coming, Jonathan. You know, we've seen you come really close to some of these short tracks and have some great runs and get robbed out of the finish, you know, at the end, maybe a mistake on pit road or whatever the case may have been. But, man, you pulled it out here tonight. You just stayed in that perfect position, and it was just an awesome run out there. So tell us about all the racing that you did. How many cars did you have to pass to get where you were at tonight?
I think other than Tyler and Marcus being behind me, the hardest person to race was passing Delonte when I was passing him. That was just insane.
I'll bet it was. Because, you know, Delonte, he wanted that podium finish. I told him if he wasn't on the podium, I wasn't going to talk to him again. Well, anybody you want to thank for this victory tonight, Jonathan? Because that was one heck of a victory.
I definitely want to thank SRA for putting on these league races. Been a part of them for a couple of years now. I'm finally got my first cup win, and it's
That's awesome.
It's fantastic.
There you go.
Oh man,
yeah. That is great, man. Well, I know it's just it's been a long time coming for you, and man, you gotta go. You gotta go solve. You need to break open a big bottle of champagne and just drink that whole thing down.
I'm about to drink some beer tonight because my birthday is Wednesday. It's a nice birthday present.
Well, happy birthday early.
Thank you.
Congrats to you, brother. And go celebrate that, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we got second place, Marcus Richardson. You got a copy?
Hello.
Marcus, tell us about that last run there. There was just not enough time or laps to get by Jonathan?
I just had a car on my outside for most of it. That was it, really.
Was it really that difficult to get by him? I know you and Benjamin battled so much back there, and I mean for many laps to try to come out of that, and you finally got around him. But that had to have been a lot of fun battling with him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Benjamin always races really clean, so it's good racing. It's just couldn't pass him, so I couldn't go anywhere. The bottom's slick because there's a lot of rubber down there, so can't really get any drive out of the corner, and you could just get a drive out on the outside, so you're just able to stay there.
Well, it should have been a good night for you. You might pick up another position in the points, or it's going to be close, I think, because Freddie D was out of the race, or so far back, finished 17th. So that's, pick up a lot of points on him. So almost putting you in second in points and almost to the lead. So it was a great night for you. Leading the most laps tonight, too. You led 86 laps.
Yeah, those are all really good, so I can't be too mad at it. I just wish the caution would have never came out to begin with, because I think I would have won the race. They were just sitting ducks out there on 100-lap tires. I think I could have caught them, but it happens. And, I'm not sure what happened with the leaders, but there's some really upset people, so it must have been good, I guess.
Yep. Well, anybody you want to thank for your second place finish tonight?
Just thank MSME for coming on board and sponsoring me for this series, and you guys for broadcasting it, everybody at One Up Motorsports, and thanks for D'Amico coming in short notice, I guess, and that's about it.
All right, brother. Well, what do you think about Michigan next week? How are you going to run there?
I don't know. Last time I raced there, I was terrible, so we'll find out.
Wow, really? I didn't think you ever ran a terrible race. I thought you always ran excellent. But, all right, well, we'll see what you can do next week. 100 laps at Michigan. That's going to be fun.
Yep, thanks.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, we got Benjamin Nelson in here. Benjamin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that racing with Marcus there. You guys were letting Jonathan kind of get away, but it didn't look like you had a good run on the outside. Marcus was trying to get by on the inside. It was tough either way, but tell us about that racing.
Yeah, it was just Martinsville racing right there, bumping and banging in the center of the corner. That's what it's all about. It was a lot of fun, pretty clean. I actually saw Jonathan getting away, and I was like, we're not going to catch him like this. So I kind of let Marcus by, and I wanted to make sure he could get him, but he just couldn't. It was too late. So I think we could have battled side by side all the way to the end. It was really close.
Yeah, it looked like that was what it was winding up to be. But, well, congrats on third, man. This has got to feel really good, putting a third place on your belt there, a big old notch on it for third.
Yeah, I think if that caution didn't come out, I was going to give Marcus a run for his money. I was catching him pretty fast. I was only about 2 seconds behind when the caution came out, catching about a tenth of a lap. So it would have been interesting, but that's not the way it turned out.
Well, what do you think about Michigan next week?
I think I'm pretty terrible there, but I'll try to improve.
Really? I always thought you ran pretty good at those. But short tracks, you always seem to run pretty good at short tracks. Is that kind of like your favorite, short track?
Actually, my favorite are mile and a halfs, but I mean, short tracks are awesome too.
All right. Well, anybody want to give a thank you out to or a special shout out to that might be watching?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my team, Nexus Esports, and everybody that runs that organization. They're awesome guys, and give a shout out to Kane Cook. He's in there too. Cedric Hunter, he did well in this race other than getting wrecked. He did a good job recovering, and I'd just like to thank everybody involved.
All right, Benjamin. Well, we'll see you next week at Michigan, and congrats on third tonight.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Michael, let's run down through the results here, the official results, or, well, I should say unofficial, because there may be some changes, I don't know, the way there was some retaliation out there, but that's up to the admins to decide that. Jonathan Shipman coming home with the win here tonight. Marcus Richardson in second. Benjamin Nelson finishing third. Delonte Ballard fourth. Jared Darling fifth. Ryan Hunt finishing sixth. Bobby Cheney seventh. Sean Williams coming from way back in the field, finishing eighth. Stephanie Lessentine with the ninth place finish. And Cedric Hunter rolling into the top 10. Nick Northrup finishing 11th. Corey Chester 12th. Tyler Ducharme 13th. Kane Cook 14th. Cody Miller 15th. Nicholas Caressel 16th. Freddie De La Rosa finishing in 17th. David Shutt 18th. Kevin Scott 19th. And Femio Lat 20th. Robert Dudley 21st. Brad Bothwell 22nd. Ariotti 23rd. Brett Pancari 24th. And Jonathan Cogswell 25th. Eric Sable and Bobby Maiden did not start the race. All right, well, congratulations again to Jonathan Shipman for winning here tonight, his first career win in SRA. Congratulations to him. And, folks, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Two wheels in the open road. Got the throttle wide open. Feel my pace. Got 100 horses between my legs. No destination, no end in sight. Just me in the open road, riding into the moonlight. On my two wheels, all that.
You're watching All Pro Broadcasting with
Freedom Train. Two wheels in the open road, life and death in my own hands.